How's it going, gang? Like many of you guys, I really just be minding my own business, bruh. And there's certain celebrities who always seem to find themselves wandering onto my social media feed. Two of these celebrities are BlueFace and his henchman slash girlfriend, ChriseanRock. Now, to be honest with you, I'm not really sure what type of relationship dynamic these two have, but what I do know is that this shit gets wild. Whenever I hear these two names come up, I honestly just want to tighten the strings of my hoodie as hard as I can. If you don't know, BlueFace is a West Coast based rapper who signed to Cash Money, and he had a couple hot songs when he first came out, but right now, I would honestly say he's probably Sub-Zero. Now, BlueFace was never the best technical rapper, but he did have an ability to make memorable lyrics in a song, and he also had a good personality for entertainment. The point is though, he was never really gonna have a long music career. So from there, I think his strategy went from trying to release catchy music to capitalizing on his celebrity personality. And this led him to creating the Blue Girls Club. Now obviously, the Blue Girls Club was a spoof of the reality TV show Bad Girls Club, where BlueFace invites a bunch of girls into his house for a month and just watches as shit hits the fan. $1 million idea, I know, right? Honestly, the Blue Girls Club thing is a whole fiasco and could be an entire video in its own right. There were a lot of interesting situations that come out of that whole thing, so if you guys are interested in that, let me know down below. Anyways, the Blue Girls Club is important because I think for me and a lot of people, this is where we would get introduced to a certain side of BlueFace, and we would also be introduced to ChriseanRock and her relationship with BlueFace. I think all of the girls in the Blue Girls Club had some type of weird relationship with BlueFace, but at this point in time, I think she is the person that probably benefited from that the most. I say this because after her appearance on the Blue Girls Club, she would become a staple member in BlueFace's company. They would always be seen in the public eye, and it became more apparent that they were together. I think it was around this time that BlueFace's management tried to leverage ChriseanRock's newfound popularity and tried to get her into this music lane. And they were really trying, like they were trying to actually push and promote her music.
Deco! Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Look, I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm sorry.
Like, why they gotta be such a silly baka? Silly little baka. He's such a silly baka.
Dance to this shit. Hey.
Oh my god. Now personally, I think the music is straight garbage, but to be fair, most of the music coming out nowadays is. Her and BlueFace went on Aiden Ross's channel in May of last year, and literally in November, she was getting kicked out from her house by Whack 100.
You work where? What are you talking about?
You work where? You pay a bill?
I work for
You don't work for He dropped you a week ago, 2 weeks ago. He dropped you. You said, and you explained to her that I have the right to say, I don't want to do business with you. You're free to go.
And you gotta imagine how messy all this shit is publicly. Like, things with the Blue Girls Club are going on in the background, and it all kind of stems from BlueFace because he's super transparent on his social media, even with the illegal stuff he might do. I think at one point I remember him beating somebody up on social media, bro. One such incident where BlueFace would post it is actually where ChriseanRock fought BlueFace's mom and sister in an actual physical altercation, and she won, bro. She apparently won. Like, this is actual wild shit, bro. And I'm gonna source another YouTuber here named the Unpopular Party because he does source a lot of things in chronological order and he has videos. So if you like content like that, go mess with my boy.
They can't just take their ill and escape. They gotta play victim. You done beat that. They wanna say I did it. I'm a whole boxer over here. They want a clout chase.
Okay, well, we giving them clout right now. Did you know that?
Man. They called the police. Yes, everything you guys were DMing, they tried that. They called the police, and the police told them, you guys came trespassing. You guys came trespassing on this man's property, so yes.
She's just unappreciative. She's not a real mom.
They called the police. Wait, I'm recording you.
You are.
So,
let me be proper.
Why did you beat the?
They give me no option. Okay, look, I got 12 siblings. They would have beat him up. I don't fight him, baby.
Well, why you bleed them like that? They saying I beat them up.
They just want their money. They're weird.
They fought a female. They saying they fought me. I'm a whole boxer over here.
We make our way to 2022, which is this year right now, and they decide to just turn it up a notch. Here, ChriseanRock was arrested for trying to sell, I'm looking at say but also for breaking into BlueFace's house, stealing his car. She also, and I'm gonna be trigger warning for what I'm about to say next, I'm gonna be real cautious for how I word it. She,
People saying, oh, you was her, you told her you loved her. Wait, does that ever make it okay to steal somebody's car? Like, and drive it across the country to give it to their mom? Anybody who thinks that you're think of that.
Tatted across, you know, her area down there. She got another Johnson tattoo on her neck, but the infamous tattoo that she got a tattoo of BlueFace on her neck.
You do the most for me.
I do the most for you.
Yeah, you do. And I do like a little bit of the most for you.
So in the last year, these two have been in an on and off toxic relationship in the public eye. And while it's true that their relationship is some sort of toxic amalgamation of whatever the fuck, I think we as the audience has to be smart enough to know when we too are being taken advantage of. Despite how real the issues that these guys are probably going through, I cannot stand by what happens next in this story. So at the beginning of August 2022, BlueFace and ChriseanRock were involved in another public media scandal where they got into a physical altercation that was posted and shared all over social media. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to post some videos here, but I'm going to imply heavily what happens here. Now, just by looking at the way they engaged in this behavior, you can tell that this is not the first time that they probably have interacted like this. Most people on the internet found both of their behavior disgusting and unacceptable, but a certain part of me couldn't help but feel like with everything we know about these guys, right? This is kind of on brand for them, because a couple months prior to this, ChriseanRock would leverage her connections and her newfound media attention to actually get on the real Bad Girls Club.
She's a fucking follower. She won't step without fat on her sidecar. None of y'all bitches said about me and my nigga. He ain't going nowhere.
She has a warrant out on.
And these type of domestic squabbles are the same thing that audience loves to watch. Now, not surprising to anyone at this point, after this altercation, the two would go back home to each other and somewhat mend their toxic ass relationship.
Don't laugh now, it's funny. What's funny? Yes, she is. She done hit me in my... Got a nice little shiner.
Like, I think we're actually watching a car crash in 4K here. So in conclusion here, what we have here is that these two are in a very, very toxic and public relationship. And it would only make sense if they were somewhat dependent on each other mentally and emotionally and financially and whatever the hell else. Because I think that they understand together they can generate clicks from a certain demographic of audience members that wants to see their toxic relationship unfold right in front of them. They also understand that musically, they probably don't have the most to offer right now, and it would be in their best interest financially to stick together this way. They might actually care and love for each other, but I think the downsides of their relationship are being overlooked because of how they both are benefiting from it. And because of that, now we got these two goofies on social media trying to act like everything is normal and they didn't just fight each other for the whole world to see. Anyways, what do you guys think about this one? I wanted to present this in more of a documentary, chronological order style of things, all the while giving my own kind of opinion on stuff here and there. But yeah, I think this is an entire shit show. And now we got them fucking just doing antics on social media together, just like being iCarly on the internet basically, and the whole world is still indulging in them. I think I saw somewhere that someone said that their relationship goals, and I think that people need to get their priorities straight, bro. I think I've preached enough, all right? I have preached to the people enough. But yeah, man, I'm done preaching. Y'all understand already, right?